Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Alex Wood will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Hernan Perez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, the
liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And guys, these Reds, there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. That's in there.
They're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So he got him swinging. Jesus Aguilar goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Mike, man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Career homer number 149. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds,
first offering on its way. There's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man Zabor to kick things off.
batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Check swing here and a little looper, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Ryan Braun now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 0 for 5.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Strike taken up in the zone. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Freddie Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Peraza has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
The batter, number 40, second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gamble is there, and he has it for the out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Crow on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Now batting, Yasiel Puig will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Perez ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And here's Jose Peraza, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Jesse Winker.
In now, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In is Joey Votto now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. This is line to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Slow little roller to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, left field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in, Scooter Gennett hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way. Scooter swings and sends it out to deep right. And it's gone. Shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And right into the shift. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds 2. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They're up 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the Reds pitcher, Alex Wood. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch rounded down the third baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Standing in, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Gamble is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Gamble.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Digging in, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Joey.
Shot toward right center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The third baseman. There's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Zero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he is out. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They're down 3-2. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 3-2. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Jacob Barnes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Jacob.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Braun is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Stepping in, Tyler Saladino will start us off in the 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Hit to short. Peraza is up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Hernan Perez. He was a double play victim last time around. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approach.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here trailing and was not all that sharp in his 7 2/3. Michael Lorenzen is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Corey Knebel will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Leading off for the Reds.
Into the box, shortstop, Jose Peraza. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Following. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. The 2-2. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Next to Milwaukee,
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're still out in. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
For the Brewers.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Number 3, second baseman, Scooter.
Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Milwaukee get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Freddie Peralta earns his first win of the season. Alex Wood struck out 13 in the losing effort. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Hit sharply on the ground. Frazier fields it cleanly on to first, and can you believe it? A three-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Luis Castillo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to, you tell yourself, even though you one or two runs early in this one, when a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Line drive base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Suarez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
First pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
The center fielder, number 27.
So stepping in, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. At the plate, here is Steve.
The right fielder, number 71.
Kyle Crick enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making.
And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Bell is right there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat shows bunt as he gets this one down. Bell has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Josh.
Leading up. Play ball for the Pirates. The first baseman,
Raisel Iglesias. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hit in the air to left. Schebler moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to an end.